y'all. So here is the Shady Lady that we had at Slow Jams. As you can see, it is being very shady and it is not at its best. So we decided to take it back home and see if we could basically nurture it back to health. I have 100% faith that we can actually do this. I'm probably gonna start with just like a basic type of haul or makeover kind of thing. I will be fertilizing the soil. I never really fertilized, but being that this is an outdoor plant, I think it's kind of necessary. And also being that it's outdoor, hold on, let me catch my breath. All right, so being that it's outdoor and that it was indoor, being that it's an outdoor plant and it was indoors, I think that kind of messed with it. So we're just gonna pretty much give it full sun and see what that does. I'm pretty sure it's gonna bounce back. I have high hopes that it's gonna bounce back, especially in our care, you know what I mean? We do give some TLC to a plant. And I mean, we did at Slow Jams, but I think because it was a mixture of like, you know, the gallery being cold and potentially not getting enough light. So I don't know, hopefully it'll bounce back because it was not cheap. It was these Shady Ladies, olive trees, they're not cheap. So we're gonna try to, you know, bring it back to health and see what we can do. Hopefully it makes a full recovery. I was just checking the footage and you can't even see the damn tree. That's how freaking terrible it looks. All right, so that's it. So first thing first is just to remove it from this. We were just using this so it can transport and not get all over our car. And first thing I'm gonna do is allow the soil to 100% dry out. I know you're supposed to keep it somewhat moist, but you know, I think the first thing I should do is, you know, allow the soil to dry out so that way we can start essentially from scratch. And we still have it in the nursery pot. I know that's not the reason why it has been acting the way it's been acting. We have it in a nursery pot because we don't know, well, we know the exact soil mix, but we haven't essentially had time to truly do the research and understand the exact soil mix for this plant. So now that we do have the time and now that it's in our care at our home, we're just pretty much gonna do an overhaul, like I said, and just try to figure out what's going on with it. Why are the leaves just falling off like this? We've had some new growth, but the new growth has just fallen off, like right here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but we got some green leaves right here, but everything else is brown. So everything else is pretty much just falling off. We're just gonna, like I said, gonna see what we can diagnose, how we can bounce it back. I'm gonna do as much research as I can because I'm not giving up on this plant. So unfortunately right now we can't really do anything because my first thing is I want to assure that the soil is completely dried out. So once the soil dries out, that's when I'm gonna go ahead and start fertilizing and just try to figure out other things I can do to make this plant bounce back. I think the plant being outside is gonna allow the soil to fully dry out faster and just essentially help the plant grow how it's supposed to be growing, because these are, like I said, outdoor plants. So hopefully this thing makes a full recovery. I guess right now I'm just gonna try to take off as many dead leaves as I can just to, you know, allow the plant to focus on pumping out new growth if it can. I hope it does. But yeah, let me go ahead and do that. So with that being said, Operation, why is it so hard to say? So with that being said, Operation Shave. So with that being said, Operation Shave. So with that being said, Operation Save Shady Lady is in full effect. Once I'm finished recording and doing everything I want to do, the sun wants to come out, but I'm just here to say that all the leaves are officially off. This looks insane. But yeah, I got high hopes that this thing is gonna bounce back. Give me some words of wisdom, give me some knowledge in the comments if you guys have gone through this with a olive plant, Shady Lady, olive tree, whatever you wanna call it. If you guys have any tips, please let me know in the comments, but I'm gonna just go in here blindly and do what I think is right and do what I think works. And I think I got a good grasp on it, but I'm not opposed to getting some tips and tricks from you guys. So if you have anything that can help me in this journey, let me know in the comments. Here's an update on the Monstera we staked up. It's looking a little dusty, but other than that, we got some new growth and it's looking pretty damn good.